Hello everyone, so now we are going to learn how we can configure the EIGRP. So let me take two router. I will take here 2811 I am taking. You can take any router, or let me take 4 router. Okay, I am taking the 4 router. I will give the name as a R1, and this is the name is a R2, and this is R3, and this one is a R4. And now I am going to connect the cable. So R1 is connecting to R2, R2 is connecting to R3, R3 is connecting to R4, R4 is connecting to R1. Okay, this is our topology, and what I can do here, I will use like this, and we will create like loopback here. We can say this is the loopback. We have some network. Imagine this is a LAN network, and we have here 4.4.4.4. Okay. So what I am saying here, I have the LAN network here. I am using 4.4.4, and this is our loopback we are saying, and I need to configure what I am going to configure here. I am going to configure the EIGRP, and the IP schema here I will use like 192.168.12.0/24. So if you have this IP schema, means here you will have 12.1, here you will have 12.2, and in between this router I will use 192.168. You have 23.0/24. What is the meaning of this one? Here you will have 23.1, here we will have 23.2, and here I will use like 192.168. This one I can give here 4, and you have here 343.0/24. Anything we can use, and here I will give 192.168.114.0/24. okay, your wish, whatever the IP schema, or I can do here 34. So we can do here 34. Okay, so we can do like this. Let me move this here. So this is the router. We need to assign the IP, and we need to configure the OSPF. And here what I will do here, I will write /8. I am doing the classful. I am using the classful IP. And if the router is new, no need to write the no auto summarization. But anyhow, we will go here and we will check. By default, auto summarization is enabled in the old version of the router, but nowadays in the new version it is disabled. So what I will do, first of all, I will change the name of the router. I am putting the name as R1, and here I can write show version. I will check here. If you see, this version is 15, so auto summarization is by default it is disabled only. So when you are doing the EIGRP, no need to write no auto summary. But anyhow, I will show you. Let's do here. I will show you. So first I will go here. This is the R1. I will assign the IP interface F0/0. I will write here IP address 192.168.12.1. Give space 255.255.255.0, and write no shut. And you have one more interface. Write interface F0/1, and write here IP address 192.168.14.1. Give space 255.255.255.0, and we will write no shut here. Okay, we assign the IP. Now we need to enable the EIGRP. So you will write router EIGRP, and AS number should be same. If you are giving here 1, all the router, whatever router you have in your network, you should give 1. We can give any number from 1 to 6, 5, 5, 3, 5, any number we can take. So I am using 1. So I need to use everywhere this one. Then after that you need to write network and network ID. What is the network ID? 192.168.12.0. Okay. After that, if you press question mark, you can give the wildcard mask. But even if I give wildcard mask, no worries, because no use, because this is a classful IP. If you see here, this is a classful IP. So even if we give the wildcard mask, they will bring back to this one only. If it is a classless, then that is you need to give the wildcard mask. If the IP is a classless, then compulsory you need to give the wildcard mask, else no need. But anyhow, I am giving the wildcard mask. This is a procedure actually you need to give like this. Okay, you need to write the network ID, and then wildcard mask. But if the IP is classful, so without wildcard mask also we can give. So this one I advertise, and this interface I advertise. I need to advertise this one. So this one is having 14.0 network ID. So I wrote here this 14.0, and this is a wildcard mask I can put. Okay, and no auto summarization. I did not write anything. And if you want to check what configuration we done, you can write show run. Okay, section pipe section EIGRP, and you can EIGRP and press here and see here they did not taken the wildcard mask because this is a classful IP. If it is a classless, then they will take the wildcard mask. After that, if you write show IP protocol, you can see here I wrote here show IP protocol to check which protocol is running here. Here EIGRP 1 is running, and they are using K1 and K3. By default they will use only these two K value to calculate the metric. And here if you see more thing, this one auto summarization, you can see here auto summarization is disabled here. So in old router we need to write no auto summary, but in the new router no need to write because by default it is disabled. And if you want to check the maximum path, they have 4 maximum path, like they can do the equal cost load balancing or unequal cost load balancing. They have only 4 path here. Okay, maximum path they can support is 4. And just you remember now only this one auto summarization is disabled, so no need to write. If you want to write, you need to write like this. I will write here config T and then router EIGRP 1, and here you will write no auto summary. Like this we are writing before, but now in the new router no need to write because by default it is already disabled, so no need to write that one. So this one R1 configuration is done. Then I will go to R2. I need to assign the IP. Same thing I need to do, so I will do very fast. We will write here, change the name as a R2 and interface F0 by 0, and we will write here IP address what we want to assign 192.168.12.2, give space 255.255.255.0, and we will write no shut. Okay, then interface F0 by 1, I will write here IP address. I will write 192.168.23.0 23.1. Okay, and give 255.255.255.0, and we will write no shut. Okay, so we assign the IP to the R2. Now we need to write router EIGRP. Okay, or exit and write router EIGRP. Router EIGRP1 network, and write the network ID. Network ID is 192.168.12.0. Directly like this you can write. Why? Because this is a classful IP, so no need to write wildcard mask. Even if you write wildcard mask, no issue. You can write, but they are working without writing that one. If the IP is classful, classful means like /24 you have, and this IP belongs to class C. So class C is having /24 only. So it will work. If it is someone done subnetting anything like that, then you need to do the complete wildcard mask. Okay, let's go for R3. I will do here in the R3. I will write no and then enable config T host name router R3, and then interface what we have R3 is having F0 by 0. I will write IP address 192.168.23.2, give space 255.255.255.0, and I will write no shut here, and then interface F0 by 1, and we will write IP address. We have what here, you need to check this one, 34. Okay, so 34.1 I will give here. So I will write 192.168.34.1, give space 255.255.255.0, and here write no shut. So what I can do here, R3 is done. Now we can do EIGRP router EIGRP1 network ID is 192.168.23.0, and another network ID is this side 34. So you will write here 34.0. Okay, exit, and then here R3 configuration is done. You can save the configuration. Then we will go for R4. So here in the R4 we need to write no and then enable config T host name what is R4, and then assign the IP interface F0 by 1. We will write here IP address what is IP 192.168.14.2, give space 255.255.255.0. I will write no shut. Okay, this interface I assign the IP. Now I need to do this one also. So interface F0 by 0, IP address 192.168.34.2, give space 255.255.255.0 and write no shut here, and we need one loopback. So I will write interface loopback 0, IP address 4.4.4.4, give space 255.0.0.0. Okay, I created. Now we need to do the EIGRP. So write router EIGRP 1, then write network 192.168.34.0. okay, this one I done. And what else you have here? 14.0. so I will write 14.0. this one I am saying, this one. And then this loopback is also there, we need to advertise that also. So loopback network ID is 4.0.0.0 because this is a class A. Okay, I done this one. Now we can check here, I can write show IP route, and we can see we are getting the route. If you see here D means EIGRP, and you are getting this route from D. So if anyone want to go to this network, then this is the next hop, and from this much time this route is up, and this is a leaving interface. And if you see, this is the ED value and this is a metric. Okay, and if I go to R2 example, in R2 I will go and here I will write show IP route, show IP route. You can see I am getting this route 4 dot, this one is coming from here, this one we are learning from D. D means EIGRP, and this is also from D. D means EIGRP, and this is also from D, that is nothing but from EIGRP. And now what I can do, if I want to ping, I can ping, it will work 4.4.4.4. okay, it is working. So EIGRP completed successfully. So I will save the configuration in all the router. Let me go here in the R4, I will save in the R, what I can say, in the R1, R2 also I save, R3 also let me save, R4 already I save. So if you need this topology, you can join our Telegram channel, there I am sharing this one. Okay, and let me continue the next video in the next topic, maybe tomorrow. Okay, thank you, bye.